Why are some babies twins? Hi, and welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Hey, have you ever met twins before? Maybe you are a twin. I know we have a lot of twins that listen to this show. Now, I'm not a twin, so I have no idea what it's like to be a twin. But I do know some twins. I know some identical twins. Have you ever met identical twins before? They look so much alike. But the cool thing is that the people who are the closest to the twins, they can still tell them apart. It's hard for me sometimes to tell them apart because I don't see them all the time. So sometimes I still get confused. I was thinking about twins today because I got a question from a kid in the Curious Kids Club named Max. Max was curious.
How are twins connected in a special way?
Let's figure it out today. To understand twins, first, we need to talk about eggs. See, every baby starts from a tiny fertilized egg inside of their mother. That tiny cell contains the instructions for building a whole new person. All the code that makes you you started inside of a tiny little egg inside your mom. Isn't that crazy? Now, most of the time, one egg is fertilized and one baby grows. But sometimes, something different happens. And that something makes one baby turn into two babies. But there's actually a couple of different things that can happen. So we're going to have to talk about them separately. Because, see, there are actually two different types of twins. Have you ever noticed that sometimes twins can be a girl and a boy? Or it could be two boys that don't look anything alike, or two girls that don't look anything alike. They just look like they're brothers or their sisters or their siblings. These are called fraternal twins. Can you say fraternal twins? So fraternal twins happen when the mother's body releases two eggs instead of one. Since the twins started from two different eggs, they are a lot like just regular brothers or sisters or just brothers or just sisters. They just happen to be growing at the same time and are born on the same day. So when two eggs start the process, we call it fraternal twins. But what about identical twins? What happens there? Well, identical twins start very differently. In this case, there's only one egg to start. But very early in development, that tiny group of cells splits into two separate groups. Each group keeps growing into its own baby. So since both babies came from the same original fertilized egg, they start from the same genetic instructions. That's why identical twins look so much alike. They start with the same DNA. Now, as they grow, though, they're going to have different experiences. They might get different cuts or scrapes. One may spend a little more time out in the sun. They'll develop different interests and personalities and talents. Isn't that so cool? You can actually share identical DNA with someone, but you will still become your own unique person. All the identical twins I've ever met, yes, they look a lot alike, but they definitely have different personalities. They are definitely different people. And we don't know exactly why some fertilized eggs sometimes split into two like this. It's just one of the many ways human development can occur. Twins are uncommon, but they aren't extremely rare. I'm guessing even as a kid, you've probably met some twins before. And if you haven't yet, I bet you will before you become a grown-up. And did you know that it's not just twins? Sometimes 3 babies are born together. Those are called triplets. Or 4 babies can be born together, and those are called quadruplets. But those are much less common than twins. Isn't that amazing, though? So, when 2 eggs start the process, you get fraternal twins. Those are just siblings who are growing inside their mama at the same time. Other times, 1 fertilized egg splits into 2, creating identical twins. But either way, instead of 1 baby growing, 2 babies grow together before they're born. Pretty amazing, huh? All right, let's have a quick quiz and see what we learned today. What are twins called when they come from 2 different eggs? They're called fraternal twins. And what are twins called when 1 fertilized egg splits into 2? They're called identical twins. And can fraternal twins be a boy and a girl? Yes, they sure can. And do scientists fully understand why a fertilized egg sometimes splits into 2? Nope, we're still not sure. True or false? Identical twins come from 2 different eggs. That is false. They start as 1 egg and then it splits. True or false? Fraternal twins are like regular siblings genetically. They just grew together in their mother at the same time. That is true. True or false? Identical twins always have exactly the same personality. No, that's false. Okay, would you rather be a twin or be one of 3? One of a set of triplets? I don't know if I've ever met triplets before. I've met lots of twins, and I know that there are triplets out there, but they don't happen that often. I've never met triplets myself. I guess I would choose to be one of 3 triplets. That way I could say I've met some. Okay, here's 1 round of What Am I? Are you ready? I am a group of 4 babies born at the same time. I'm much less common than twins. And my name starts with the letters Q-U-A-D, quad. What am I? I am quadruplets. So, twins can happen in 2 different ways. Fraternal twins come from 2 separate eggs, and identical twins happen when 1 fertilized egg splits into 2 developing babies. And we also learned that identical twins look very similar, but they are still unique people with their own personalities and experiences. I can't get over it. Even if you share identical DNA with someone else, you are still uniquely you. I think that is amazing. What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out. So until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And we've got some birthdays today. Nolan from Florida is turning 6. Happy birthday, Nolan. Elena is from Italy, and Elena is turning 5. Happy birthday, Elena. Henry from Oklahoma is turning 8. Happy birthday, Henry. Chelsea from Markham, Canada is turning 6. Happy birthday, Chelsea. Travis from California is turning 5. Happy birthday, Travis. Olive from Michigan is turning 5. Happy birthday, Olive. Ivy from Victoria, Australia is turning 6. Happy birthday, Ivy. And Noah from Euroa, Australia is turning 6. Happy birthday, Noah. To all the grown-ups listening, if your curious kid wants their birthday mentioned on the show, please visit supportcuriouskids.com and join the Curious Kids Club. That's supportcuriouskids.com. See you tomorrow.